spend more individual time with their kids than many parents.
This?
There's no television, no internet, no Walkmans. That leaves plenty of time for good old-fashioned conversation. And the children are around the house more than the average kids because home is also school. Yes, you are looking at not only the mom, the lead buddy, but also the head teacher.
Okay, our law resource for
Discovery
today, we're going to be going through learning about bankruptcy laws, okay?
So that show is when TLC first introduced the world to Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. It was called something like 14 Kids and Expecting Again, and it eventually evolved into 19 Kids and Counting and those other spinoff shows. And bankruptcy wasn't the only thing that they were teaching their children. They were actually a part of the Institute of Basic Life Principles, or IBLP, which is a non-denominational, ultra-conservative Christian organization. And they were following the teachings of Bill Gothard. Bill Gothard used to be a massive hit in the 70s and the 80s. He used to do all kinds of conferences and get endorsed by extremely powerful politicians. Bill Gothard was an American Christian minister, speaker, writer, and the founder of the Institute of Basic Life. It's also referred to as Independent Fundamentalist Baptist. His teachings encourage Bible memorization, large families, homeschooling, aversions to debt, familial patriarchy, the submission of wives to husbands, and modest attire. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar used to attend these events and were regular speakers at the semi-annual family conference in Big Sandy, Texas. They said, and I quote, "Bill Gothard changed our lives." And you may be wondering, why is Bill Gothard even relevant to me? Well, when I see that now another Duggar family member has been charged in bad criims, I always ask myself why, because a lot of times the victims turn into the offenders in these SA or child crime cases. And then the next thing I thought, well, they were into that extreme cult-like religion. So where did this come from? Like I said, Bill Gothard used to fill convention centers and get endorsements from prominent politicians. And in 2014, he stepped down after 34 women accused him of harassment and molestation, with alleged incidents of victims who were minors. There were 12 women that sued Bill Gothard and IBLP, and that lawsuit was dismissed in 2018 and nothing was ever brought to justice. These 12 women allege that this man, Bill Gothard, sexually and psychologically abused them as minors, and that IBLP covered it up. This little cult-like IBLP started in 1961, and Mike Huckabee, the former Arkansas governor, was a big endorser. After these 12 women filed this lawsuit, Bill Gothard made a response via his website, and I quote, "My actions of holding hands, hugs, and touching the feet or hair with young ladies crossed the boundaries of discretion and were wrong." Ugh, it's giving Joe Biden vibes. He put that up on his website in 2014, and it has since been deleted. After those accusations against Gothard, the Institute of Basic Life Principles held an internal investigation. They found Bill not to have committed any criminal activity, but concluded that Gothard acted in an inappropriate manner and that he would no longer have a role within the organization. So, of course, I find it extremely interesting that a big higher up in this religion was accused of those crimes after Josh Duggar admitted to doing those similar type crimes to his own sisters and then was convicted of having child porn. Now, of course, Josh Duggar is currently trying to appeal his sentencing for various reasons. Then we have both Kendra and Joseph Duggar recently arrested, and Joseph posted a $600,000 bond Tuesday and is flying home to Arkansas after making his first appearance in Florida on the molestation charges involving a child under the age of 12. The family friend, the little girl, was 9 years old. Joseph Duggar is facing charges of lewd and lascivious molestation on a child under 12 and lewd and lascivious contact. And then the judge ordered 31-year-old not to have any unsupervised contact with any person under 18 years old. Both him and his wife are being charged with child endangerment. So yeah, it really just makes you sit and wonder, what all were you teaching your children? And, they may not have any involvement in this at all, but somebody within that church could possibly have taught them these ways. Because I really don't think it's a scenario of, have 19 kids and take the risk of what percentage are going to be PDFs. I don't think that's how that works. But you guys let me know down in the comment section.